And just like that, a very pleasant good evening and welcome to Bell MTS Iceblood for tonight's Manitoba Women's Junior Hockey League matchup featuring the Silver Tips and the Manitoba Blizzard. The Manitoba Blizzard coming off a 3-2 win on Sunday against the Polar Ice. The Tips coming off a 5-1 loss to the Prairie Blades. Both these teams in their second game of the season already. We welcome you to our coverage right here on Game Time TV. My name is Michael Darrow, and I'm joined by Kat Erickson as well as Kyle Millett on site here at Bell MTS Iceblood here this evening. We're 40 seconds away from the start of this game featuring two teams that should give each other a fairly decent game here tonight, although we will see the quote-unquote backup goaltenders for both these teams here tonight. It'll be Louise Pilling getting the call down to my broadcast left, and Anna Dieto, who I thought finished the game the other night, only ended up coming in for 1 minute, and that was so Dieto will get the full 60 minutes today, barring a injury, and we'll have that for you coming up. I just want to make mention there are no broadcasts scheduled for Saturday except on Mike FM. It is the Steelers and the Blues. The Blues and the Steelers will do battle at the House of Steel on Saturday. I'll be heading down to Stride Place in Portage for the game in Portage tomorrow between the Steelers and the Terriers. That'll be on the main Mike FM channel. As you can see on your screen, both teams huddled by their benches. Kat Erickson manning the camera here tonight. We will not have the time on the graphic. It'll show 0 throughout the game, but we'll update the score when we can. So Anna Dieto in the net down to the broadcast, right? It'll be Louise Pilling from Thompson, Manitoba, making her first appearance of the year. It is Dieto's second appearance of the year. She made that appearance over 1 minute in the last game and stopped one. So down, as you can see, it's Dieto, and Pilling will enter the net to the left here on Game Time TV. We will adjust the sound as we go along here. So far, no echoing. I hope that is resolved. I did fix the issue, but I think we had some background feed on right near the end of the game our last time, so we hope that's rectified. One team looking for their second win and a temporary share of first place. The other looking for their first win and looking to join the top of teams that have one win. The two teams will come to center right, the puck is down, and we're underway here. Lots of scratches for the Tips. We'll get to those as we go along. There's one for the Blizzard. We'll touch on that as we go along as well. Jillian Henry out on the ice there. She just had a brief touch of the puck, but they'll quickly fired it all the way down into the zone. Tyra Penner played this in the zone back there for Jillian Henry. Back behind the net to the right of Louise Pilling as we just get our camera set. As it's back into the middle. Here's this outlet feed as they'll play it back into the corner. Quickly taken out, and the Tips will play this out to center, but the Blizzard will hammer it right back in. Back again just inside. And now they'll flip it up just outside of this side of center. And the Tips will send this in. No score. Michael Dale, Chad Erickson, and Kyle Millett with here's the shot. That's into the wide of Pilling's goal. And it's going to be played back in. Now off the window, they'll play this down. Zoom in a bit. Back in. Now along the right wing wall. They'll control this, and this will come all the way out again. Back underneath. Here's the chance. Ross will chip it in. This will go in behind the net of Dieto. And it's going to go back into the far corner. Back out front quickly. Here's this opportunity. And it's going to be played by number 5 of the Tips, and that's Randy Currit. Currit will play it back to the point here. The shot right on, and Dieto will hit that one wide of the net. 90 seconds gone, opening period. Puck will come in on the goaltender, and she's going to hang on. Faced off to the right of the goaltender. And again, I apologize. The tripod is somewhat set, so it might not get all the way into the corner at times. depending on which side of the ice you're on. Here's the chance back toward the right wing wall. They'll slide it back in. Now around the board, they'll send this out up over center. Now they dump it in. Here's the chance. It's going to be, that is going to be 13 there. Laura Wood will play this through. Now it's hammered back into the far corner. I think that's Kelsch that sent it down into the far corner. Now they roll it around back on the far side. Now it's Chayton. Quickly speedster through the zone there. Maggie Medit will cut it off. And now they'll play this back over to the corner. Sends this through here. That long opportunity. And it's Christine Oakley in there as well. Kelsch to the point, picks it up. Now the puck's in the corner. And Kelsch will skate out with it. 17:40 to go, period number 1. Michael Jones, Chad Erickson, and the rest of our broadcast team. Back out in front. Here's this opportunity. Now they set it out in front. What a cutoff. Trying to spin back into the zone. Nice play there by Roy Hillis. Trying to make something happen there. Back up Hillis now. With the puck in the corner. All the option to our broadcast right. Sends this all the way around again. Puck will come out. And now they'll drop knife this. But we will instead have an icing call. 17-13 remaining in period number 1. And we'll have the face-off to the right of Pilling. Oh, sorry, to the right of Dieto. Wrong side of the goal. And so the face-off will be to the right of Anna Dieto. 17-13, 2 shots right now for the Tips. The Blizzard are looking for their first 2 shots of the game. Their first shot of the game, I should say. And it's going to go all the way back. Now they look at it back into the corner here. The shot that's kicked away by Dieto. Rolls back into the corner. And now out to center. So I can't tell our viewers it's that right-hand corner that we're having trouble accessing right now. It's back out. Now toward the corner, they'll send this around again. 16:40 left to go. Now to the middle again. They'll play this to that nice outlet. As it's left there by Amelia Martin. She'd made an impact early on with the Tips' first goal of the season. In fact, their only goal. And we hit the scoreless mark. 16:20 to go in this opening period. Puck comes out. Now they send it all the way down. This goes out to center. Puck just flipped back in. Now they settle it. Here's that nice outlet. Left there by Emma Fernie. Fernie blows the tire. Now it's sent out to center, and here they come again. At the far side. And they'll be quickly opposite the other number 17. That's Emily Middaw. And now we're going to have a puck that's played in the tip zone and behind Louise Pilling. Sends this out front. Now they look at it again. Puck goes into the far corner. And they'll settle this out front. Puck is dumped down. And it's going to be played, and that's going to be icing on the call. And I'm just having a look here. Face off to the right of Lori's Pilling. Now they play it again. Puck comes all the way back. Trying to play this around again. Back to the point of the shot. This goes and that's blocked. All the way around. Now the puck will come out to the far blue line. And it's going to be played around again. Puck comes in. Tips will have to gain some traction in the defensive zone. Puck comes out front. They're jamming away at it. That doesn't work. Gina Polton is there to play it. She had the winning goal in that 3-2 game on Sunday, which was the 3-0 goal way back in the first period of that game. As you'll recall, the Blizzard jumped out to that 3-0 lead and then never really looked back. Taking in behind the net. Nicely spun away from trouble there. And it's going to be played and taken up the ice here. Julian Henry watches the situation. Now we'll control it. And it's going to come all the way back. Up off the window now. Here's Julian Henry. Henry plays across ice. Now they settle it. Looking Henry, big hit. That does not work. Trying to steer it out of the corner with Martin. And now they'll roll this up. Tips on the far side. Trying to vacate their own zone. We played just about 5.5, actually just over 5.5. 14-10 left. And I'll play this all the way around again. In tight. Back behind the goal. We'll bring in Tad Erickson momentarily. And we'll get some sound into your head that it should be working now. Back in off the wall. Here's this opportunity. Is that working, Kat? You have to turn your mic on. Is that working? No, I don't hear you. Okay, we'll have to rectify that during the next whistle. Back in, here's a shot. That doesn't work. This goes back in the middle. You sure that's not working? No, okay. Back out again. Now they go cross ice. Trying to flip this in. That doesn't work. Here's a quick steer. It's Tibichana Lee jumping up from a defensive position. Showed it played it wide. Now it's Sean back into the middle. Now back to the corner. I'll wait for a whistle, Cat. Are you trying to talk? No, okay. I just need to know if your mic is working. Back in. Now they play it around again. This does not work. Now they steal it. Here's that chance again. It's going to be Autumn the Grave. Plays it back to her. Now they settle it in. Here they come back to the corner now. Here's Medic. Medic will play this right on net. That is stopped. It looks like the defense have been told to activate Pilling. They'll squeeze it. Okay, try it now, Chat. Does that work? Is it working? No, okay, it's that button in behind. There we go.
Now you can hear me.
Yep. Face off to the right wing wall. Puck will come all the way down. Now they sketch it into the zone. Back off the far corner. Trying to play this into the middle. And in behind the net. Center of the ice, they'll dump it through. Long shot rated on net. That's wide by Brent Schmidt. Here come the Blizzard. Wearing those beautiful new jerseys, and they have that pocket pitch at center on that dangerous pass. And here come a tip. Quickly out to the middle. It's going to be Laura Wood. Wood plays it around the net. She'll stay back, looking. Here's that shot. Doesn't work. Back up for Brent Schmidt. Schmidt looking right on net. That goes wide of Dito's net. Cutting this one off are the tips, but they overskate it. Here's a brief one-on-one. Now it's quickly a 2-on-1. They score! The high riser from the point. And it was a slap shot on a 2-on-1. And we'll see who leads the rush back. It looks like that's going to be Dana Poulton again. 17. Is that who it is, Kat?
Yep.
Yeah. Man, she let that shot go in the first game, and Pilling had no idea where that shot was coming from. I don't think was expecting a shot either. Now the puck will come back into the middle. Sends it all the way back again, and this will be controlled. So the Blizzard have themselves a 1-0 lead. Oops, try that one. There we go. Back in off the wall. Now they play it back into the corner. So Dana Poulton with her second of the season. On that 2-on-1, they just slapped the pass across. And it was a slap kind of shot, and it eluded Pilling. 11-10 to go. Back in again. Here's number 5 for the Blizzard. That's Logan Mask. Sends this out to center. Now they settle it cross ice. Puck goes all the way around. Now they hammer it out. Tips will try to knock it down. Tips are not skating. They're being light on the puck right now. Have to look and see if maybe Loris was screened on that one. I don't think so. I think that was just a slapper that she wasn't expecting, and it beat her cleanly. Back in behind the net now. Here's Randy Curett. Curett trying to pull it out. Now they look at it back in front again. Here's that shot by Houle. That doesn't work. Tiana Houle will work the puck into the corner. And now it's going to come back out toward the middle of the ice, and the tips will lay it right back into a high traffic area. Trying to cut it out of the middle. Trying to drive this in. That does not work. In off the wall. This comes all the way back. Nice play there. As it's at the blue line. Sends it down. Now they settle it. Here's this opportunity. That is going to be gloved wide by Pilling. Ted, can you do me a favor? You keep an eye and see if the Blizzard have a number 4 that I just keep seeing. Yeah, that tripod needs to be oiled. Anyway, it's going to be a tip penalty to Bryn Schmidt. Paced off to the right, game's first power play. Back in again. Now they settle it. Here's this opportunity. Puck goes back cross ice. Tips are 0 for on the, actually perfect on the penalty kill. Blizzard are 0 for 2, I think it is, on the power play this year. And they'll play across ice again. This is their third opportunity. Here's that puck just wide of the goal again. Puck goes back into the corner. 1:35 in the minor. 1-0 Blizzard. 9:20 to go in period 1. Here's a shot, but they score. Right through. I think this may have been Alex Kleeman. From the point, she let that one go. And it's going to be 2-0 for the Manitoba Blizzard. The only catalyst is that the Blizzard now have scored all 5 goals this season in the first period, so that's a power play marker. Now they play it around again. Back into the middle, and they'll set this up. Quick play off the wall here, the steal. Nice job, breakaway moving in, they shot, and Pilling will make the save. 9 minutes to go in this opening period. Looking back in front, so it is 2-0 Blizzard on the power play goal by Alex Kleeman. Tries to play it through again, back to the point. This one launches past Deanna Lee. Backing up to play it is that long lead feed. And I wonder if that's Van Konen. Back up. Now they send this in. Now that doesn't work. They'll play this back down. Here's Kleeman again. In off the corner, and there'll be nobody there. Puck is on the far side. They'll cut it off. Now they roll around the boards. 8:19. Remaining in period 1. Back for Bryn Schmidt. Schmidt looking. Schmidt the shot. Dieto the stop. Couldn't handle the weight of that Schmidt shot. There was a couple sticks in front. Now it hops over top of a stick, and it's back in front. Now they look through for it. In behind the net. Looking for it. Tips have a bit of a pushback. Back in front. Here's that shot that doesn't work. They just gave up the power play goal a moment to go to Kleeman. Back off the wall now. Puck comes all the way down. And that's not going to work. Racing into the zone. They come up with it. There's going to be a penalty, and behind play with a shot. On the delay penalty, they score. There was a penalty coming anyway, I think, for hooking. And the Blizzard have just made it 3-0 on the delayed penalty. Defensive breakdowns everywhere. And I think Alex just got her second of the evening. Is that 18 again?
I'm not too sure.
I can't see that number here. I'm doing way too many things at once. Back out anyway. For the second straight game, the Blizzard roar out to a 3-0 lead. Back in off the window. Sends this all the way around. Back into the zone. 7:19 left. There's a collision there in the corner. Back out in front. Louise Pilling is just being shelled today. 7 shots. They have the last 7 shots. The Tips had the game's first 2. Back in front again. Now back to the line. Trying to play this in front. That doesn't work here in this 3-0 game. Now they work at it. Here's Polton, the shot. Oh, they had the rebound there, but it wasn't there for very long as the Tips cleared it away. Back off the window. Here they come down the ice again. Looking off the wall. Here's the shot. Gloved by Dieto. Off the stick of Oakley. And that's going to be faced off to the right of Gito. So the story again is the Blizzard have scored all 6 of their team goals in the first period this year. Nothing the rest of the way. Back into the zone, so here they come off the wall. They're looking for more. This is a delayed offside or delayed icing. And that's going to result in a face-off to the right of Gito. Face-off to the right. Now it's back in. Trying to settle this back to the corner. Trying to send this all the way back in front. Now they look for cross ice through the chance. Right back to the corner. Trying to set up here on the delayed penalty. The icing call that just happened. Back in front here, 6 minutes to go, first period. Dealing with a wobbly tripod. Back in. Now the Blizzard have it behind their own net. They're going to play it up. Nothing there. Lanenga's in the corner. Trying to send this in. Puck goes wrapped around. That doesn't work. That's out in front. Here's the shot. That is stopped by Dieto. Back to the corner. There's a tip defenseman racing off the bench. And that's not going to happen either. Polton will block this one. Polton sends it out. Polton and Cleveland, I think, has 2 goals. Those are the 3 goals we've seen in this first period. But comes back up. Now they send it in front. Another shot by Pilling. Shot on Pilling, stopped by Pilling. I'm a little tongue-tied here tonight. Pays off to the right of Laurie's Pilling. Once they fix the situation on the tip bench. Wonder what the issue is. Is it the door?
Possibly.
And now they will send both teams to their bench. And they'll wait for the maintenance crew to fix that door. You might want to pan it on the door, because that's what the delay is here. Yeah, it's that door. You can see it. Pilling is standing right there at the door. 5:14 left here in first period. And they're going to get the whatever they need to fix the door. That's the issue. It's right about the Canada In sign. Don't think it's anything more than that.
Are they just trying to call the maintenance crew and to come get it, or what?
That could be. We'll see if the door opens up. That would be the door to our left here.
It wouldn't be a hockey game without some kind of delay.
Now the scorekeeper is. This is comical. The scorekeeper's left the box. I think he's going to get a maintenance person, because the officials can't go in there with their skate. I think that's the issue here. You may as well pan it on the scoreboard for now, chat. We got a 3-0 game with the Blizzard having an 8-forward managing shots. And we're going to assume that that door is the issue, which I think it is.
It reminds me of last year when we had a couple ice delays because of the ice.
Now the scorekeeper is going.
There's a team of 3 people wandering this way.
Now the operations department making their way from behind the net. You can't see it on the camera, but they're watching. Oh, now you can see it. They're watching from behind the net to go have a look at this door, which is on the tip bench.
Three people to fix one door.
Right, right where the head referee is standing. You can, if you zoom out, you can see. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can see the door over there. The head official doesn't seem satisfied with the explanation here. We got 5:14 left in its opening period.
Understandable though, right? With safety issues.
Yeah, it's a safety issue with a defective door can lead to injury getting in and out the door. The door can swing open in the middle of play. Among many other things, I'll tell you though, while we have this delay,
I guess they're going out to play? Or are they all getting out of their box?
I have no idea.
Because it just seems to be like the tips are going back into the dressing room.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is here. We have been suspended as of right now with 5:14 to go in the first period, and I'm waiting. Can zoom in on the door. I'm going to have to go talk to the official. 5:14 to go in period one. We are in a delay right now. Okay, everybody, we watch me back here to Game Time TV. They will resume this game. We had a bit of a delay, but they did fix the door. We're in the first period, 5:19 remaining. And Ethan Barrett just scored for the Oilers. And so now the tips will make their way back to the bench. Jets, by the way, losing 5-3 to Edmonton right now. We'd have 5:14 to go in the first period. It's a 3-0 game. And the last goal was scored by Madison Joplin. So it's going to be Dana Poulton, Alex Kleeman, and Madison Joplin with the goals. And they'll do the face-off to the right of Louise Pilling. 5:14 to go. They'll take a 1-minute break and then go for the second period. Face-off to the right of Pilling. We were back underway. Back again. Now they roll it in. Here's this chance on the outlet. And it's played back for Kleeman. 3-0 to score. 5 minutes just under remaining now here in this first period. Back underway, now they send this around again. So they will take a 1-minute break at the end of this period and go right into the second period. Puck will play it right back in again. And I'll play this again. 3-0 to score here for the Blizzard in the first period. We had a delay due to the door going out. Going to be back in front here. This chance it fits. And here comes Randy Curett. Curett down the wing. Michael Gill alongside Chad Erickson. Chad, I'll turn your mic on again as we get our setting back to normal here. This shot. And that is going to be stopped by Dieto. You and I have seen just about everything over the last year and a bit.
Yeah, we've definitely had some interesting broadcasts and different things happen.
The camera still recording?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Back in, here's this opportunity now. Plays it right back in. That doesn't work. Back in the front. Now this comes out. And it's going to be played back. Now along the wall. Sends this through. Puck comes all the way around. And it's his bat to play it now. Jams it in front. And it goes all the way back into the middle. Here comes Blizzard. Cross ice. 1-on-2. The shot. That goes wide at Billings net. I don't think she had any idea where that was. Back in front. Now they settle it. Here comes Ross. Ashley Ross, I think, will take this out of the zone. Over center, just fire it in. Back in off the board. Now here's this little stutter step as Crowswell goes in after it. Back again. Now they settle it cross ice. We apologize for the delay. This is going to go back into the corner. Now they roll it around the board. This did not work. Puck comes back in off the zone. A one-on-one battle. Now they knock the puck out. Back in front here. The shot that tipped away wide. Off the wall. Now here's Bryn Schmidt. Schmidt watching the line. Walks right around Tiana Lee. Schmidt gets turned around. Throws it in front. Dieto makes the pad save with a left pad. Tips out the first 3 shots since we resumed action. Back up again. Now they roll it around. This is going to come all the way back. Now they look for it out in front. Near side corner. This is not going to work. In off the boards, and this will flip out. Back to the corner. Settles it in front, cross ice. Now they'll settle this in again. Here's Fleming. Fleming back into her own zone, goes cross ice. She wanted Cleveland, now she'll get it. Back off the boards. Now here for Tiana Lee. Lee into the corner, tips are pushing back. This delay might have woke them up. All the way back down. Here comes a tip. Sorry, the Blizzard brings it back to her. That doesn't work. Now off the wall. Here's this chance. As they'll wait for it, it's Oakley. Oakley in off the middle. Under 2 to go. Here in this opening period, we had a delay due to the glass. And this will come all the way back. Here's this chance again. Quickly ripped off the wall by Logan Mask. Sent back center of the ice. And this goes all the way back. In off the board. This will chip all the way across ice. 2 teams are just playing ping pong with it. Off the wall now. Here's Roy Hill right in on net. That's going to be knocked away. Right back again. Tips are jamming away. Hits all 5 of them on the ice to get the puck anywhere near the goal at this point. Here's Kurich trying to dump it in. That doesn't work. We're in the final 1:16 of this middle period. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson, Kyle Millette with us. Back cross ice. Now they settle it. Here's this look again all the way around. This did not work. Now it's going to be a long play. Puck is dumped in. And it's going to be Tiana Lee. Lee up off the wall here now for Midoff. Midoff plays it in. Batting up here. Getting in after it is Lininga. Lininga right in on the net. That goes off the side of the net. Dieto didn't have to move much. Blizzard will cycle this puck out. And now they'll flip it all the way around. Puck comes back out. Knocked away. Knocked down here by Crows. Well, actually by Lininga, sorry. Back in off the wall. Here's the chance. Back door. Jam in the crease. They're jamming away. Where is it? There's nobody there. And this puck will come back to the point. May have actually been deflected. It was back out again as it's now in the corner. 13 seconds remaining in the first period. Puck comes back up now. Here's Dana Poulton. Back up off the wall. Here's the shot. That's it, knocked wide of the net. Now it's played back here for Bryn Schmidt. Schmidt rolls it around and that's going to do it for the first period of play. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson, Chad, your thoughts on kind of 2 different periods, but kind of not?
Well, the Tips definitely decided that they were kind of going to wake up and play, which is great. It's kind of nice to see when both teams play the same strength and levels versus it kind of being one-sided. as well as I definitely saw there in the last shot, one of the Blizzard defensemen came to help the goalie, which is great because had the tips got in there, that would have been a pretty easy throw over the goal line kind of shot.
So the door is fixed. That means no intermission as they already took it. Philadelphia Eagles making a big comeback over Green Bay. That was a fairly substantial lead for Green Bay at one point. Here they come off the wall. Puck gets sent back over. And now it gets flipped all the way down. Now again. Just underway here in the second period again. And the puck is in the corner. And are we going to get an early penalty?
Looks like a Blizzard penalty.
Yeah, one of the Blizzard is going off. Early second period. And this will be Madison Fleming in the box.
I don't know if that number is actually right though, because it looked like it could have been something within the teens.
Yeah, we'll wait to confirm. Now they settle it again. Here cross ice, Gito makes the save, tipped on their first power play of the game. And the Blizzard will airlift this down. Just underway, second period. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson, Kyle Millette with you here. Puck comes out front, now they roll it around the boards. Here comes Maggie Maddox in behind the net. Maddox will play this puck wide. Maddox will wait for it. It was short-handed. So right up time. Oh, the DJ, but they score. How do you have that much time with a puck short-handed? It's 4-0.
She did a great job there of deking.
Maddox set that whole play up for Joplin, who set it of the night. Short-handed.
And if you watch the moves that she made to get that goal, it wasn't an easy thought process.
Yeah, I think she was surprised that it came that easily.
Yeah.
Because it was like everything parted and then just deep it right past Pilling. Now they play it cross ice. D to D, 4-0 to score here early in the second period. It's a short-handed goal by Matty Joplin on the second of the night. And this puck will come back cross ice. Here's Kelsch. Off the window, Kelsch will bring this puck up. I'm not seeing any urgency at all from the tips. Here in the first, almost a little bit of the second period and probably most of that first period. Back up, now they set up on the power play. But the Blizzard will steal the puck and they'll force the tip back into their own zone. So a power play goal and a short-handed goal. They played it around the board. Puck comes out, looking for it, set up on the line. Waiting, looking, set up back to the point. Five passes, Kelsch back out, looking in front again, that just knocked off the board. Fleming. I think with the one but shot knife that one out. Kelsch goes cross ice. Up off the skates. That's going to hit somebody. Here that's going to go in front there for Laura Wood on the power play, but nothing doing. 17:50 to go second period. It's 4-0 Manitoba Blizzard. 3 goals in the first, 1 here in the second, 1 on the power play, 2 even strength and 1 short-handed. Sends it in front. That puck takes a weird hop. Nothing going on there. Nothing was able to work it. Oakley, right in front of her own bench, will just softly lay it back into the defensive zone, and the Blizzard will see that long lead pass. Middaugh trying to cut this off, but it's icing. And that's going to result in a face-off for the right of Gito. Face off to the right. Now it's one. It is a 4-0 game here in the second period. Puck comes back in. This does not work. Back to the corner now. Sends it all the way around. Puck goes off the back wall. Here's the chance in front. And that's going to come all the way down. Waiting for it. Long play here with Alex Tosh. Off the window. Trying to leave it there for Boff. Boff will play it. Boff right back around the wall. Official had to jump out of the way of that one. Sends it back in front of the shot. Dieto makes the save. Here comes Middaugh. Middaugh hammers it off the glass. Trying to set up here this outlet. Nice look to do. Shaking bait. With that jersey back into the corner. Now they settle it. Back underneath. Big collision there to cut that off. Joplin involved now. There's going to be a tripping call. It's happened right in front of our broadcast location. And some of the tips not happy with a penalty call. But to me, I don't think that call gets any easier than the one that they had to make.
It was a very clear trip. I don't think it was an intentional trip, but it was a trip.
Bryn Schmidt. Now they send it back off the wall. So we're in the second period. And it's going to be an opportunity. Plays it in again. Back to the wall here as it's on the power play. Blizzard setting a man advantage of the game. They're 1-for-1. Sends it right back through. Waiting. Looking. Head up all the way. Looking all the time in space. Now just it in behind the net. Now that pass is picked off and they'll send it down the ice. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson, the rest of our broadcast team. Tom Millette lurking around with photography somewhere. Back in off the wall again. Now they settle it again behind the goal. Cross ice, Blizzard will take this through. Schmidt in the penalty box for tripping. Here they come off the wall. Nice play back in front. That does not work. And that was Leslie. Leslie there trying to juke and drive, and it comes all the way down. 15-10. Trying to wait for it. Here's Joplin. Joplin with a pair of goals tonight. Here's the pass picked up. Oh, that was offside by a mile. And they called that one. 4:59 into the second period. Now they played it back off the wall. Sends it in. Puck goes all the way down. Now they go back behind the net. Blizzard will control it. Now they'll play it around. Puck goes out front. Here's Tosh. Banks it off the wall. Alex Tosh playing on the back end. Banks it off the window to get that one in. Here comes the Blizzard again on another wave. Back off the board again. Waiting, looking. Look at that. They're just playing it, waiting for the pass. They're screaming behind it. Puck's out front. The shot. Oh my goodness. Meta came right out. Had that open shot right there and just fired it wide. Back in here. The shot. Oh! It tripled through but just missed the far post. Now they look at it. In around the net. Here's Ross. Ross plays it. Shot. That's it. Blocked. Now they look for it again. Back in front. Opportunity. This is not working. They'll play this all the way down. Blizzard lead 4-0. Here's that twist inning. Blizzard are just skating way too fast. Back out in front. Now they drop it. Pilling makes the save. In behind the net. Looking. Here's that steal. Olsen is involved with, oh boy, back in front. There's another hooking penalty coming. The Blizzard are just, Chad, it's as simple as this. The Blizzard are moving their feet. The tips can't keep up. They're putting sticks between legs, and it's resulting in hooking and tripping penalties.
Yeah, neither are good, unfortunately. And like you said, sometimes it's a point of just one team is just skating harder than the other.
So it's a 4-0 game right now. And the latest victim in the penalty box is defenseman Randy Tirett. Unfortunately, bats in. Now they settle it all the way through again. Puck comes back. Blizzard on their third power play tonight. They're 1 for 2. Here's Tiana Lee. Dribbled that one to the net. That's it, stopped. Looking cross ice. Looking. Here's Olsen. Olsen. Looking. Face-off circle. Moving in. Shot. Stopped by Pilling. Rebound. Misses the stick of Julian Henry. And it comes all the way down. Here's that long lead feed. Trying to make something happen. Off the wall. This is Fernie. Trying to come in short-handed. She just cut off. Now off the wall. Here's this long play cut off by Olsen. Olsen has some help. Crisscrossing. Olsen to the net. May as well put that one right on the net. And Pilling will make the stop. Yeah, this is the fairly nucleus of Silver Tips returning, but they just haven't been able to put it together yet. 12:40 to go in the middle period. It is going to be 1 minute left in the power play. Here's Kleeman back through. Looking back in front. This did cut off. There's another shot. Stopped by Pilling. That's another cannon right on. Pilling got that one. And now there's a little bit of a shove. She got too close to the net there for the Tips lighting.
They have all the Tips in the defensive zone there playing defense.
Yeah, they got him hemmed around, and then they catch him running around. And that's when they put the puck in the back of the net. Now they play it all the way down again. Kleeman off the wall. In behind the net. Look at this move. She had the puck stolen. Here's a shot stopped by Dito. I think that was Brent Schmidt that found a way to steal the puck. That's up now. Here off the wall. Nice play there for Stephanie Leslie. Leslie just to cut off in some space. And this will come off back to the point. Left it in. Leaving it. Here to the net. Looking. Waiting. That's Mida. Mida at the point. Drops it down. Leslie there to cut it off. Can't get there. And now they played it all the way down on the penalty kill. 9 seconds left in the penalty kill with the 4-0 game. Tiana Lee behind the net. 11.5 to go in the second period. Michael Gill, Chad Erickson. Puck comes around. Here's a steal. Tiana Houle will come in. Puck hits some skates. Now here's Logan Mass for Houle. Up for Mida. Mida busting through the seam. Mida on the drop pass. Oh, that just missed Fleming. Pass for Houle. Houle skating around. Waiting back into the zone. Looking. Waiting. Looking. That Mida just pushed to the wall. In behind the net. Kelsch can't come up with it. Second attempt. Tiff will come up with it. Now busting in. Here's the shot. Matt scores!
That one sounded like it went off the pipe.
Right in between. There was one soft opening. And Logan Mask hit that opening, and it's 5-0. There wasn't much of a hole, Cat. You had to hit the hole bang on. And that's what happened. 10:53 to go, and it's 5-0. I should mention, in case you're wondering, Sarah Kuseth, the Tips other netminder, is not here tonight. So this is Pilling's game to start and finish. Here they come off the wall. Leslie busting in, can't come up with it. Now behind the net, Tips are basically trying to get out of their own zone right now. It's been wave after wave in red jerseys. And this puck gets sent all the way down. Kelsch back to get it. Kelsch will flip it. Now it's back again, looking cross ice. Trying to settle it. This does not work. Back again, here's a chance out front. Trying to settle it. Looking, waiting. Look at all the patience. Back to the corner. Now they play it again. 5-0 to score. Here off the right wing wall. Menet moving in. The shot. Rebound. Pilling makes the stop. There's nobody to help clear that puck out. Finally they get some help. And this comes all the way down. Waiting off the wing. Blizzard steal it again. We're halfway through the Tawty game after a delay of about half an hour. Sends it in. Maddox moves it putt back for Olsen. Back in front. Here's another shot tipped away. Tillings made the save. Off the window again. Up to 19 shots for the Blizzard. The goalometer 5 goals. Fernie in the corner at the front of the net. Behind the net. Puck squirts out front. They're just throwing everything on the net right now. And there's going to be a whistle.
Pilling's done a great job at keeping her team.
Yeah, keeping this respectable. Did the Blizzard see that they're scoring from basically everywhere? So what the Blizzard have done is they're basically throwing every puck at the net. Face off back to the right. Puck comes around and now they steal it. This does not work. Back into the zone. Blizzard will control it off the far side. Looking. Now to the middle again. Puck comes out front. And it's going to be chipped back up in front. Oh, nice steal. There's an attempt back door. And this does not work. Here's an opportunity to shot. Stopped by Pilling. It's Kat, I hate to say it, and I hate to sound like a broken record, and I hate to sound like a Debbie Downer. The Tips just are not moving their feet tonight. They can't get out of the zone. The Blizzard are basically skating around them and basically able to keep the puck in. Back out in front. This does not work. Off the wall here. This puck behind the net again. Another attempt off the boards. Pass intended for Fernie. It got there. And that one goes all the way down. Deanna Lee back behind the net. 8.5 to go in the second period. It is a 5-0 game. Puck comes cross ice to Bryn Schmidt. Right on the net. Puck goes high in the air. And that just goes high and wide at the far post. Puck goes into the corner. Now they settle it back to the front. Puck comes in. And it's going to come back to the delayed offside, so the Blizzard will have to clear the line. They do. Puck comes back here. Looking now, it's going to be, this is Stevenot. Plays it around, now they control it. 3, 4, 3-on-3 in the corner. Referee tell them to move it. This goes cross ice now. They wait for it. Here's a chance. Up off the wall, Crowswell. Looking there for, I think that's Laura Ward on the far side. That's exactly who it is. And it's going to play it in. Looking back, sends it in. Now they drive it. Looking, waiting, shooting, Minna! Scored!
I do appreciate, though, that the Blizzard are passing around the goals, and that it's not just one person getting all the goals.
I mean, that's just too easy for a player like Minna. I mean, she's had a couple on a tee tonight, and she lets one go, and this one makes it 6-0.
Have all 6 goals been by 6 different people tonight?
Drop one is the only double, so 5 different goal scorers. This Blizzard team is going to be scary. Back in off the window. Trying to play this down. They beat the Ice 3-2. That was maybe their closest competition standings-wise so far. It is early. Back up here's Leslie. Leslie burns around the defender. Gets run over. Back up again here now. This comes all the way back. So we got 6:46 to go in this second period. And
It's nice to see the Tips are still trying to, because I know sometimes when games get like this, the negativity comes as well.
We're not running a time graphic tonight for those wondering. Too much to do for only a few people. Backed out off the wall. Now they settle an opportunity. Shot goes wide. Back in front. Stopped by Pilling. Rebound in front. It's in behind, but she didn't jump on it.
She did a beautiful jump across the crease.
Hi to Christian Kingsland who's watching. And hope you're enjoying it wherever you're tuning in. Now it's played around 6-0 here in the second period. We had a delay with about 5 minutes left in the second period, or in the first period, pardon me, while they fixed the door to the Tips bench. Back up now, here's Dalton. Cross ice. Nothing there. Trying to send this all the way through. Under 6 to go. This is a 6-0 game. Back in. Tips would need to get 1 goal, maybe 2 to have a chance in the third period. I don't think you're going to score all 6 goals in a period. Up off the wall, pass it cut off by Oakley. Now they play this back. Here's Polton. She had the game's opening goal her second of the season. Puck comes back, it's Logan Mask. And it's just going to play it all the way around. Laura Wood in after this, back in front. Nothing, there was a cut off, here's the shot, they score! I think Major McDonald was the last one to touch this one. And we'll wait to see.
15.
15, Major McDonald. Is that 15 or 16?
15.
15, McDonald. And it's now 6-1. Back in again, cross ice. Now they settle it all the way around. Back in front, so McDonald has the goal to make it 6-1, and here comes the Blizzard right back to the attack. Maybe that's a lot the Blizzard in for a good shift. Sometimes when you're dominating the team, you take the shift off, they score a goal. It's how you respond. Back in front. Blizzard controlling to the outside. We are 5-on-5 in the late stages of this second period. Puck goes in front. Let's in here. That shot. Oh, that just tipped wide. There was a Blizzard player standing right there, but it rolled off the end of his stick. Back in behind the net. Looking. Waiting. Looking. That does not work. In off the wall here. The shot that tipped away. Puck goes in off the middle. Now it's going behind the goal. Puck comes on the opportunity. Onslaught back out in front. Now they're going to settle it. Back quickly in the middle. On the near far side, pardon me. 4 minutes to go. 23-12, the shot favor the Blizzard. As you might expect, the scoreboard as well, 6-1. Here's the stutter step. Nice move out in front. Pilling with a big save. Off of one of the Blizzard trying to streak in.
Pilling has a great ability to move across the net.
And we're going to see how this is going tonight. Face off back around. Trying to play this through, cross ice. Near wall looking. Off the wall with Tyra Penner. Plays this through now for, oh my goodness, Julian Henry, what a move. Lost the handle, tried one too many. Now they look at it off the boards. Back in front, now the Tips have a body down, and that's because of the penalty coming to the Blizzard. It's going to be body contact. 3:23 to go in the second. Tips will go to the power play. Quick update on the NFL game on the out-of-town scoreboard. They'll do the face-off to the right of Dieto. As it was Julian Henry that took the penalty, so the NFL score is tied at 27 in the third quarter between the Eagles and the Packers. Puck comes back in off the wall. Now around the net, so the Tips on the power play again. They'll play this through. Here's a shot that goes off a leg. Back up now for Alex Toss, trying to play it in front. Here comes Fleming, short-handed. Oh my goodness, Fleming Just about got hit by somebody off the tip bench. Dodged out of the way at the last minute. Here's Kleeman. Up for Alex Tosh. Tosh looking off the wall. She wanted Crowswell. Crowswell gets to it. We'll cut it off. Crowswell the shot. Oh, that goes high and wide. And now it's going to be taken by Olsen. Olsen off the wall into the net. End net, I should say, or side net. And it's going to be 2:38 to go in the second. Unfortunately, I am fighting a bit of a cold. In case you're wondering why my voice seemed off tonight. Sometimes we do have back off the middle. Now they play it around back to the corner. Near side, they'll send this through again. Trying to play this around. Sends it cross ice again, that doesn't work. Back off the corner. Looking, here's that shot. That gets blocked. Off the wall again. Here off the middle. Trying to send this cross ice. Looking, waiting. Oh, there's a collision involving Randy Turek and one of the Blizzard. And Tiana Lee's quick to bring this up. Back now. Sends this all the way around, and it's going to be back for Turek. Turek cross ice, waits, dishes it off. Here's the turn as Middaugh was there lurking. Poole plays it into the Blizzard bench. And 14 seconds remaining in this penalty kill. I'm just having a quick look. There is a lot of hockey coming up on this channel. Some of which I can get into, some of which I can't. I was just sent another schedule today that's back up. Now they send this cross ice. Here's Tosh trying to send it in. That's going to do it in the penalty. And we'll be about ready to begin the third period after a full intermission. Here's Kleeman up off the wall. Trying to send this through. Dito sends it cross ice, working. Now on the board, puck comes over. This is going to roll back. Chance in front. Oh, that puck took a high chop, and Alice Kleeman was back to get it. We're in the final minute. I would imagine they'll keep the third period moving. No unnecessary stops at this point. Back out in front. But they will play it straight time. Back in. So whistles and all. Back out. There's no mercy rule in junior hockey. Here's the steal. Back up here for Olsen. It's a 3-on-1 offside. I think Poulton may have been the one offside.
The last 3 minutes, the Tips have been doing a great job of keeping it in the Blizzard zone.
The only problem becomes is when you're up so much, your mental lapse tends to be there a little bit more. So how you weigh that will go in determining. But another thing, Tips are in Brandon Saturday before coming here on Sunday. And there's another penalty coming to the Blizzard. See, here's the other thing too. The Blizzard are up 6-1. But they're sure getting sloppy now. That's 2 straight penalties. It's going to be a face-off to the right of Gino once they sort out the penalty. It's going to be this number 4, who I don't have on the sheet.
Who do you have as
Oh, that's probably Van Konen. I think I made a mistake on mine. Back out. Here's a chance. Yeah, that's Van Konen. Ashton Van Konen who took the penalty. Back out again. Here's Laninga. Actually, to Kelsch. And that's going to do it for the period. We will be in intermission. 6-1 the score coming out of the break. And we'll have a third for you in a little bit on Game Time TV. Teams are coming to the ice for the third period. Michael Darrell alongside Chad Erickson will wait for the game to resume. That is Syracuse out there now, so she must have shown up at some point during the game. But she is there now. She wasn't there to start, so that's good to know. Teams are lined up at center ice. It is a 6-1 score. And teams will come to center ice. And we're underway here in the third period. Michael Dell, Chad Erickson, Kyle Millette. Somewhere here today, back out. Now they control it as it's brought down. 6-1 to score, shot stopped by Dito. Tips on the power play with Van Tonen in the penalty box. And 19:41 remaining here in regulation. Louise Pilling still in goal, back out in front. Now they send it back around, puck comes back. It's flipped back into the corner. Now they look for it, back around the net. Puck comes out in front. And it's going to be played all the way down. Now they look for it, here's Mida. Mida coming in short-handed. Oh, they had to upend her. Otherwise she would have been off on a breakaway short-handed, and now the Tips ice it on the power play. 46 seconds left. Now they look at it all the way around again, and that's going to be, gonna have to help me out here. That into the bench. Yeah, into the bench, so offside, I guess. Back in. Now they play it back to the corner. Here they come off the window again. Plays it cross ice to the shot. That's an opportunity. And Dieto will make the save. Back to the corner, cross ice. Trying to play this in front. Looks back to the wall. Trying to play this in off the window. Near side again. Near side boards, and the puck gets flipped out. Now they send it down. And off the wall, and here come the Tips again. Near side at DeGrave. DeGrave looking, scores! Autumn DeGrave hit the corner and it went in. Makes this one 6-2. Face off at center ice. Sits to 2 on the Autumn DeGrave goal. Putt back and away. There's still just under 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes into the period, pardon me. Back in now. Here's Mask. Called out a power play goal for Autumn DeGrave, and here comes a Blizzard again. In off the middle. Here comes Henry. Henry back in front. Fired wide back to the line again. And Pilling will make the save. Face off to the right of Louise Pilling. MWJHL Erickson with you. Trying to send this all the way back. Around the boards, they'll push at it. Sends it all the way through. That's up here with Pilling. Right back in front, shot to the net by the Blizzard. That's blocked. Another chance in front, Pilling the save. And it comes all the way back. 17.5 to go. In the third, it is 6-2 for the Manitoba Blizzard. That comes back all the way down. It's going to be no icing. Run around the wall, I think, by Alice Tosh. That comes back up. Now they shoot it all the way around. Now they look at it. Here's two tips running into each other. One of them grabs it in the defensive zone, and that's the bat trap. Now they pick up a putt at center. Medat lets that chip player get around her. Still keeps a nice little pad on it. Back through the seam. Now they work at it. Puck comes in, and it's going to go back into the middle. Plays it all the way back. Now they settle it in. Near corner. Sends around the net now. Back to the far side. Puck comes back to the point. Right on, that is blocked. And I'll play it through again. Here's the chance, cross ice. Right on net, Medet with a nice play. Sends it cross ice. Here come the tips far side. Over center ice. Looking down, 16-15 left in regulation. Puck comes into the corner. Sends it cross ice. Looking. Now that puck hits the skate. And it's going to flip all the way over. Near a wall. Now they send it back. Here's Kirik. Sends it over. Blizzard did a line change in. Puck is by the tips bench, and here come the tips with numbers. Over center ice. Looking back. Flipped off the wall. Ashley Graham was involved in that one. Swung around the wall. Now there's that long play again. Back into the zone. Trying to play this in. Here's the steal. Far side looking. Waiting. Back in. Now they look at it. Here's the shot. Oh, that was Graham, I think, with that shot that goes high and wide. Tips now seem to settle into this one. 15-20. You just never know with the amount of time left. Back up, long play. And that's going to be grabbed and be icing. MWJHL Erickson. Face off to the right. Now they settle it cross ice. Puck goes back in. Looking, use that shot right on. Stopped by Pilling. I think it went wide. Back in front. That's rimmed around the boards. Trying to play this again. Back in again now. Here's this. Look quickly back into Devon on him behind the net. Shot stopped by Pilling. And this is going to be brought back to the line. Now they bring at it. In off the middle. Trying to settle it. This goes back into the corner. Now they go behind the goal. Or out front, pardon me, just near the side of the played back. Cross ice. This comes out as it's taken. In off the wall here with 14-13 remaining. Looking. Here's the chance. Crowswell right on. That's it blocked. Back in front. Here's the shot. Dieto looking solid on that one. As she made the save but left the rebound. Icing will be the call on the Blizzard chat. You can put your mic down for a second. The Blizzard certainly aren't walking away with this one comfortably anymore as far as territorial play goes. It's certainly evened up here in the third period, minus a quick outburst to start the game. Battle. Since the delay, the Blizzard are only winning 3-2, and this is going to be just offside again. Yeah, it's 3-2 since the delay in the first period. Funny how that works. Face off again. Back cross ice now. Here with Joey and Henry. Henry goes in after it, looking behind the net. Back out front, that doesn't work now. Through the middle. Puck goes back. And this is going to come back to the blue line. Shot that stopped. Puck goes around. Now to the middle. And there's going to be a puck chasing in. Wrapped around behind the goal. Kind of in that corner there where they wait for the puck. 7 minutes gone. Now they look at it in. Trying to settle this through. Looking. Waiting. Ross was there with a shot attempt that didn't work. Back to the corner now. In around. Trying to play this in front. Cross ice off the street. This is knocked away. Looking in. Nice play there. There's some burst of speed by the tip. Sends it cross ice. Maddox is waiting for a pass. Peter threw it there with DeGrave. DeGrave right out in front. That was off a line. That doesn't work. Cross ice. Maddox. Maddox plays this back to the line. Puck goes out front. Here trying to Blizzard away. It's going to be Fleming. Fleming sending it in. Just bodied off the puck. 6-2 to score. We got 12 minutes left in the third period. Puck comes around. Slammed around the wall. Graphic didn't update for whatever reason. Back into the corner. Far side, there's a lot of neutral zone play. They chip it in. Puck comes back. Here they come off the wall. Back in for another shot. Stopped by Dito. Tight against the post. Oh, they score! And it's 6-3. 11:31 to go. I did not see who that.
Number 11.
11, that should be the first MWJHL goal for Christine Oakley. And all of a sudden here, Kat, not saying there's a comeback in the cards, but at least it's interesting. Back in. Back toward the blue line. Now they settle it around. Michael Dale alongside Kat Erickson. Looking back. Quickly, puck comes all the way again inside the blue line. Here comes Oakley. Oakley's looking. Oakley trying to play this right back around. Now we get this pushback. Here's the shot stopped by Dito. All of a sudden the Tips are playing their best hockey of the night here midway through the third period. Now they settle it off the chain. Here comes Brent Schmidt. Oh, that hit Dito right in the blocker. Back again now. Circling around. The Blizzard are reeling. Partial line change with possession of the puck. Sends it in front. That does not work. And the Blizzard will chip this out over the blue line. Up 6-3. Certainly didn't look good about 10 minutes ago. Half an hour ago it was 6-0. Now it's 6-3. It's into the middle. Get one more goal here. Oh, they swat it into their own goal, I think. Cat, was that swatted into their own net?
It was hard to see from...
Or off the Blizzard, off Pilling, and...
Did it bounce off her somehow?
I think Leslie is going to get credit for this goal, 19. But how it got in the net...
That's definitely a video replay for later type.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look for sure.
Well, they're discussing it now, so...
Is he saying that Leslie swatted it in?
Yeah, like a hand pass of sort, maybe.
Well, I got a replay, but I don't have it in front of me right now. And I'll call this a goal. Ryan Ivanowski not buying it, but I did think that was a hand pass at initial reaction, but nonetheless it will count. As it's going to be played away. Back into the middle. So again, even on the video, it's probably hard to tell. 7-3 the score is Fulton. Back in front of the shot, Olsen wide. Cut off by one Afton Van Conen. Here's the dead giveaway. Major McDonald back in front with a shot. That's not the way. McDonald was a part of that rush. Van Conen right away put her hands on her head. This one off of something, so the icing will not stand. Alice Tosh back to get it. Puck goes in front. Looking all the way back. Blizzard with a 7-3 lead. They've wrestled back control of this game somewhat on what might have been a hand pass. Back off the wall. We'll have to have a look on the replay after the game. Back in. Now they settle it. Near side again. Behind the goal. Or up front here. And the Blizzard will backtrack. Into the middle here, Tiana Lee. Lee cuts it off. Quickly letting use McDonald. Far side. Board as it's controlled it behind the net. Here's Dallas Clayman. Cross ice getting worked over. This time by Roy Hillis. Roy Hillis in the corner. Waits for it. 8:20 left. Third period at the 7-3 game. In favor of the Blizzard. Here's a giveaway again. Back in front. Brent Schmidt with a cannon. That went off of Tiana Lee's skate and deflected wide. Out of the corner again. Looks like Leninja's there. Waiting off to the outside, lurking in the weeds. Trying to pull it out of some skates. It's a 3-on-2 in the corner. Huo is involved. Fleming is involved. Can't see who the two tip jerseys are. They wrestle it. Who's going to come up with it? Blizzard will come out with it. Now they work at it. Here for Huo. Actually, no, sorry, for Fulton. Fulton moves it up. Here's Schmidt. Overskates it, can't get to it. Now it's back. Far side, it's just hodgepodge. Sends it in. 7:20 to go. Here in the third period, off the wall. Here's that shot. Lefty Palenti, I think was that one. Swinging right at the net. And Pilling will make that stop. 7-12.
They tried that deke pass kind of thing. She looked like she was going to shoot it and then pass it across the top of the net.
7-3. The score was 7-12 to go. We do not have the time working tonight on the draft at back out. Now they settle it back to the far corner. In off the far side now. Tips will move this in. Now to the middle of the ice. Barging in. Here's this chance. What a partial break! Dino with the stop. I don't even know if she got a piece of it, or if the Blizzard just overstated that putt. Now they send it all the way again. Back to the middle. Settles it back out, looking. Cross ice through the shot. Scores. Just when it looked like the momentum maybe slightly turning, it's 8-2, or 8-3, pardon me. And was this Rebecca Devenant with the goal? And this one's a wild one tonight. Back off at last. Now they settle it all the way down to Tiana Lee. Back to get it, Lee. Plays it around. Waits for it. Drives it again. Looking back, nothing there. Settles around. Waiting. Here's Davenant. Trying to pour it out of her own zone. There's a giveaway. Tips out that chance. That goes high in the air. Van Konen. Back to play it. Cross ice there. Leaves it for Lee. Up off the wall. Big collision. That's going to be a penalty for sure. On Laura Wood, I think that she drove Davenant hard. Blizzard did a power play and let they score. Then they touch up. 5:39 to go. That's going to be a body contact penalty on, I believe, Laura Wood, number 13. Actually, it's 12. McKenna Riley. My apologies. Hard to see these numbers with the hair kind of flowing up in the jerseys. So it's actually McKenna Riley. That comes back to the Blizzard of yet another power play tonight. Back in again. Now they look for it. Looking on the power play. They lead at 8-3. Puck comes down. Boris Pillings on the distance for the Tips in this one. 8-3 to score. Puck comes back. Looking. Waiting. That's going to be blocked, and this will get sent all the way down. Gito leaves it there. We'll have a brief post game. Under 5 minutes. We'll just wrap it up. We'll say good night. All that kind of stuff. On the air for MWJHL Hockey Sunday night at 4:30 with Game 1. We'll have both games. 4:30, 6:50. Check game time. Got YairTV.ca for the details. Or sorry, YairTV.com. Here's a shot. Pilling to kind of tip that one to the corner. Back again. Here's Lee. Lee right on out in front. Oh boy, Pilling was going the wrong way. She went one way, the puck went the other. And it just went wide. Puck comes all the way down. Gito will play it. Not bad for being as long as a lot of a delay as we've had. For it to not be that much over the ice time. Back out. Now they settle looking. Cross ice. Here come the Blizzard into the zone. Batting. Maddox will blow a tire. Getting in a collision with, I think that was Leninda. They both go up. Maddox will actually get back into the play. Leninda will go off. Here's this chance in front. Joplin with a pair of goals. So anyway, it is now Laura Wood out of the penalty box. 3.5 to go in this one. It's 8-3. Puck comes around. Now they settle. Looking. Oh. Running a Blizzard have their feet taken out. That's maybe a penalty. This one's going to be I'll wait for the jersey number. Bryn Schmidt, I think.
That's her second of the night, right?
Yeah, I think so. Gotta just control your emotions. I know it's not been a good game for the home team tonight, but the penalties don't help you. Blizzard to the power play again. Closest they got it to was 6-3. And since then it's been almost all. Back in here, 3 minutes left. Back to the corner, sends it in. Shot that goes wide off the glass. Oh, Pilling kicks it out, and that's going to be another stop. You know, Larice didn't get a lot of help on those early goals, I thought. I mean, the one was kind of a 2-on-1 slap shot for the first goal.
I'm not sure if you mentioned the shots on net lately.
Yeah, she stopped 28 of 36 so far, which isn't bad. I mean, there's been a lot of high scoring opportunities tonight. Pulling it off the corner. Anna Dito a little more steady, 18 to 21, bats out. Here's a chance Olsen right to the net. That is stopped. So we're back underway after the delay, of course, way back to the first period of almost a half an hour. Can tell you in Thursday night football, the Eagles lead the Packers 34-27, but the Packers are down to the Eagle 18-yard line. Back again now. Looking cross ice, that does not have a little luck there. Missing it is Midoff. She's got one goal, now they score. That was not Midoff, she got it in front.
I think she took her out there. Like, Pilling was on the ground in a little bit of a pile up.
This will count by the looks of it. Out of the penalty box. I didn't see who put it in. There were bodies everywhere. Back in again. Here's a shot that goes wide. 2 minutes left. It's a 9-3 game. I don't really have a lot more to add. Puck comes back to Van Konen. Here comes Bryn Schmidt. That was a power play goal, by the way. Blizzard have a few of those tonight. Back in. Here's the shot. Oh, just trickle wide of the far post. That would have been some momentum for the tip to take to Brandon. Puck goes wide. Tips next game will be in Brandon on Saturday afternoon at 2:15. Face off at the Sportsplatz. Then the Tips are here for a late game on Sunday. A rare 3 games in 4 nights, but the exhibition game did not take precedent. So the league schedule takes precedent at exhibition games or by choice. Here's a shot stopped by Dito. Ugly all the way around. And I can tell you, nobody likes being a part of games like this. They're not fun to call. They're not fun to be on the losing end of. And this one's coming to an end in the final minute. 39-24 the shot. Looking. Back up now. Here's Kelch trying to play it. Henry couldn't come up with it. Here's Riley, the shot. Rebound. Dito makes the stop. Now they play this across ice. Puck comes in. Julian Henry on the wing waiting for the puck. She gets it there, but Pilling makes the save. Pilling with not a lot of help tonight, as I've said. You know, you've got to get through 6 or I guess 5 other skaters before your goaltender. But you know, if your goaltender doesn't make the timely save either, it doesn't help either. And I'm not saying that Larice is to blame in it. It's a team loss all the way around. Fleming had a little run in there with Ross, and that's going to do it. There's a late shot in on Pilling, and they're going there to console Larice Pilling on an effort that I think is commendable, because the Blizzard could have really put up 12 or 13 tonight. That's how good they were. And we'll say goodbye to those of you on Game Time TV. Check your local listings for the next game Sunday, 2:15. The Central Plains Capitals visit the Winnipeg Ice in female U18 hockey. And then we'll have a doubleheader here at the 8 putts with the junior women at 4:30 and 6:50 for Kyle Millett, Chad Harrison. This is Major Deltine. Thank you for watching once again. Your final score, Manitoba Blizzard 9 and the Silver Tips 3. Good night from Bell MTS Ice Putts.